Okay guys, welcome to the semi-final of the grade 4 at Maidenhead. Now, I know I said I was going to release this a couple of days ago, but here it is. I've been busy and I've been editing loads of videos, coaching, playing. Basically, my excuse is I've been playing paddle, okay? But I'm going to show you the full semi-final now to see how I did in this tournament, because I left it on a cliffhanger in my last video, and some of you have been messaging me desperate to find out how I've done in this tournament in the semi-finals. So, here's the semi-final match. It's an absolute cracker. There's some crazy out-the-door moments, so just make sure to stick around for the whole match. Drop the video a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel guys, because I'm going to be documenting my road to GB top 100. Obviously, as you know, this is part of the series. This is part 2 of the Maidenhead tournament grade 4 that I played last Saturday. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this channel to a friend who loves paddle, because we're trying to go global in 2026, baby. You know the drill. And make sure to also follow me on Instagram, Precision Paddle Official, because I do cool behind the scenes content on my Instagram stories. So if you want behind the scenes stuff, my Instagram is the place to be. Sit back, relax, enjoy the semi-final that I played, and here it is. It's absolutely crazy. All right, here we go. The first semi-final for me in 2026, and there's a little handshake before the match even starts between me and my partner. It hasn't ended, guys, already, but we're actually wondering whether we got new balls or not, and Harvey shows that he can kick the balls out with 4-game-old balls. Yeah, we get it, bro, but we did actually get new balls in the end. Harvey's laughing because I said we should serve first after winning the toss, and he was like, are you sure we should do that with new balls? And I was like, yes, give me the balls, I'm serving. And that was the first point of the match, and I'll be honest, I have no idea where everyone stopped halfway through that rally. I was looking at the back wall, so I didn't even notice that happening. So I just watched it back now thinking, why is everyone stopping? Anyway, we get into the match. To introduce our opponents, I'm playing against Adam and Peter, two players who played a lot of tennis before coming to paddle, just like me actually. But we win the first game, and look how cool we throw the balls back. In sync, me and Harvey. And then they hit the balls in sync. Look at this. This is some kind of weird thing that I just saw watching this back. I thought I'd include. That's pretty cool. Everyone was in sync on the court, the chemistry was there, and then this happens. Harvey with a Tapia out the door moment. We win the point because they put it into the back glass, and then we had a little discussion. I actually shot myself in the foot here because I was like, are we playing out of court rules, guys? And then they were like, oh, maybe we should question that. And we actually ended up replaying the point, and I missed the backhand volley into the net. So we didn't actually know whether we were playing out of court rules in this tournament, because we just weren't expecting that sort of thing to happen. We all agreed that we should just say we are from now on and replay the point. Then I put one into the net. So that is my bad. I don't know why I shot up. I don't know why I shot ourselves in the foot there. That was all my bad. What am I doing? Anyway, we lost that point and that game, and it's 1-1 now. I'm serving. I play a nice one to the feet to redeem myself a little bit. Harvey with a lovely volley into the corner there, and we get the second game on the board. So everyone's holding serve pretty comfortably at the start of this match. I can't believe we've already got an out of the court moment from Harvey. I don't actually see that ever in these tournaments or these matches, so that's pretty cool. Lovely volley there, and you can see the tennis background coming in handy with some of these guys' volleys. But I can volley too, baby. Lovely little bit of positioning there from my partner Harvey. Nice aggressive play, and then the top comes off from Adam, and he's getting serious. I think your name is Adam because your last name's Chan, and you just have to be Adam. The other one's Peter. Like, I'm sorry guys, I actually forgotten which one's who, but I think I've got it right there. Adam is the one who's just taking the top off, and the All Black here serving. I think. I pray. Anyway, a nice shot there from Peter. We actually scramble it back there. Harvey comes in and pushes in nicely with an aggressive volley, and the lob goes over his head. He plays a trademark Bahada. I go for a lob here over Peter's head, and then it'd be so funny if I got the names messed up, but I think the names are right. And then Harvey goes for a nice Bahada down to the feet there. Lovely shot, and we go 3-2 up. And the volleys here are just super crisp from these guys, super clean into the corners. They didn't actually try to do anything too fancy with the volleys, and then the big smash at the end. So at the net, these guys were proving quite dangerous, and me and Harvey found that out early doors. And that was a nice bit of defense there as well. So if they're dangerous to the net and they can defend, this is going to be a super tough match for me and Harvey. And by the way, I was eating stuff every single change of ends because I was actually lacking in energy. This always seems to happen to me later on during tournaments. I just lose energy and start to eat things, and then I just don't know what it is, guys. I always feel a bit dizzy when it comes towards a semi-final match, and as you can see, just a bit of a sloppy error there for me. I'm not going to make any excuses, but me and Harvey threw a couple of errors into that game, and all of a sudden we get broken at a pretty crucial stage of the match at 3-all. And to be fair, it's been pretty even so far in this match, and all of a sudden they get a slight bit of momentum and a couple cheap points in the game just after they've broken, and me and Harvey are under a little bit of pressure in this first set to try and stay in it. And that's a lovely shot there, lovely weight to that ball, wasn't too pacey but just enough pace for us to catch us out on the back glass there. And we actually go 5-3 down, so it's not ideal, you know, it's just one break in this set so far. It's been pretty close, like everyone's been holding serve comfortably, and it just takes one sloppy game and all of a sudden we're a break down. And even though we're a break down, we're still fighting hard for this first set. I've still got my jumper on because I'm absolutely frozen, guys. It doesn't look cold, but trust me, if you were there, you'd be wearing a jumper too. I don't know why I was wearing shorts at this point. I'm trying to be as solid as possible, player Bandeka to regain the net position. Backhand volley was a little bit too high and I get punished there. A bit annoyed with myself at that play. The volley wasn't good enough. But we do draw the error there and I throw the ball away in disgust because I'm like, how have we got broken? It's been so close. All it's going to take is one break. And look, crisp volleys here. That's a lovely bit of transitioning play, being a bit more aggressive and stepping in. That's nice play. I can't complain about that. And then one into the corner there. As you can see, these guys' volleys were just putting us under a little bit too much pressure and we do lose the first set 6-4. But super close. It was one break in it. How often does that happen in Padel? It's just one break. A nice change of pace there for me. I am starting to build and be a bit more aggressive on the right hand side, and just in my game overall, guys, I am trying to do that, especially as the level gets higher and higher. And then I get a nice volley down the middle and we take the first game after being under a bit of pressure, so that should settle the nerves, settle the ship, steady the ship, not settle the ship. And Harvey goes for another out of court play here, and court play rules we agreed were in, so let's see who wins this point. They scramble it back. And unfortunately we can't win that point, but a second out of the court moment from Juan Teo, my partner today. As you can see, he's got Juan Teo on the back of his shirt. It might as well be him. Oh, and you can see they're just moving us around really nicely, to be honest. They're playing this point super well so far. Let's see if me and Harvey can scramble this one back from the depths. A half volley from Harvey here. We push into the net nicely, but they're at the net as well, and we just lose the volley battle. And these guys were very sharp at the net, guys. So it was hard to win volley battles against them, and it's hard to win volley battles against tennis players in general. I come in with a very nice backhand down the middle there, and I play a backhand volley. There's a bit of a short one, to be honest, not the best. Brings them into the net a little bit, and we're on the defense. And it's just constant pressure in this match, guys. I did feel under a lot of pressure, to be honest, at the net when they were volleying, and we just tried to keep them at the back of the court as much as possible. But then they had a lot of power as well, so it was a difficult, fine balance we had to do between lobbing and trying to win some kind of volley battle here. But Harvey plays nicely there, and we go 2-1 up, keeping the scoreboard pressure on, which is very, very important, especially when you lose the first set. And Adam's clearly been watching my videos on Instagram of me hitting my backhand volley, because he's just stolen that straight out of my arsenal there. And here's what happens here. Okay, Harvey, he hits one out the court by 3. He touches the net, but we're having a discussion about the rules because no one really knows the rules, right? Because if it goes out by 4, it's our point immediately. But because it went out by 3, our opponents were saying that he touched the net before the ball had died and bounced twice. We were kind of arguing the other way. In the end, we gave them the point, but looking back, I'm not really really sure if we should have argued a bit more for that one, because the ball just clearly went out of the court. They were never going to get it back. No one ran for it, so like surely it's our point. But we gave them the point in the end because we were just arguing over the rules and no one really knew. So let me know what you think about that one in the comment section. Who should have got the point there? That's a great Bahada off the back glass from Harvey, straight down low to the middle, and we're still fighting in this set. We're trying to just keep the scoreboard ticking over. I go for a portraits from the right hand side. I don't think I've ever done that before, guys. I was pretty happy. Then Harvey decides to copy me and goes for a portraits out of his side, and we get to the first golden point in the match. This is crucial. And an immaculately timed volley down the centre for me draws the error. So we go 3-2 up here. Look at this. We're getting pumped. We got the first point in their game. We just couldn't get a foothold in any of their service games, guys. They were just proven to be a little bit too good at the net at this point. But we got the first point and we put them under a bit of pressure. If we just win this point, we're love 30 and we're right in this match again. I try and regain the net position, play a forehand here. I'm playing this point pretty well, but I just missed the backhand volley there. And it was a pretty awkward one, to be fair, but I backed myself to make that 9 times out of 10. And it's a bit of a shame because that could have been a key momentum switcher and change momentum there. But unfortunately, it goes 15-0. Harvey with another great Bahada. But all of a sudden, they start playing super well in this game. And it's kind of annoying because we could have had the momentum here. Harvey goes for kind of a smash, but they get it back well. They're scrambling well here and a lovely play shot there overhead. And I can't quite read it. I didn't really expect it to go there. And all of a sudden, I play a nice lob there, to be fair, but we're putting pressure on their service game, but we just can't quite get the finishing touch on nice serve there, and it goes 3-all. And I love the idea of the Chiquita there, but these guys were turning into walls at the net. They weren't missing. All of a sudden, a great return, and we're under a lot of pressure. At the same point, in the first set, we were under pressure as well. And of course, I throw a huge smash into the back glass, and it's 15-40. How has this happened all of a sudden? A couple of really good points from them, and like, just a couple of errors. That's all it is, guys, in these paddle matches. Let's see if they can take advantage and break us here, or if we can hold on. The net cord, I'm scrambling here in defense, just trying to throw up a decent lob. Just anything I can do here, and they play a flake smash, and I'm trying to get there, but I can't get there, and we get broken. And now they're 4-3, and they get a couple cheap points. And I remember playing this game really badly. I don't actually remember that, but I'm watching it back, and I just know I played badly in this game. It's a crucial game as well. Nice scramble there. Again, I'm just not throwing up deep enough lobs, and they're just punishing us with power at the net. And again here, and it just wasn't good enough there, so they actually consolidate the break here, which is unfortunate. They go 5-3 up here, and now all of a sudden we feel like it's been a close match. We've competed really well here and it's been tight, but we're serving to stay in the match all of a sudden. Look at this transition play. It's super nice from them. That point was played perfectly. An unbelievably good shot from me there, and we actually see if we can get this game here. It's 5-3. I play a volley here, just trying to cover the net well. That's a nice shot, volley from me into the corner there. Harvey with his trademark Bahada, you know he's going to hit that, but they defend it well this time. Lovely shot to the feet, allows me to push in, but as you can see, the volley battle is not something we kind of want to be engaging in, because these guys were sharp at the net, coming from that tennis background. They throw a lob up here to reset the point. Harvey goes for an unbelievable shot down to Adam's left-hand side. That was crazy good. And then Adam, the next point, decides to just do the same thing. Great shot again, and we get to a golden point of 5-3. It's match point. Can we hang on in this match? And at least we forced them to serve it out. So this is the crucial game. We have to break here. Let's see what happens. I'm throwing up pretty short lobs, to be honest. But I'm defending well there. And we do gain the net position. I just need to make the I just need to make the volley. And 2 errors is not the way we need to start this game, which we have to win here. That gave them a bit of confidence, I think. A big smash. All of a sudden, they're 40 love up here, and we're looking in dire straits. They go for an unbelievable Tapia kick smash from the back of the court, and we lose. But a very close match. Super fun one to play, and although we lost in the semi-final, it was a very good run from us in this tournament. Well played to Harvey, my partner. We're definitely going to get another one in. It's the first time we played together in a tournament, so to get to the semi-final of a grade 4, I'm super happy with, even though I don't look happy on the court here. I was a little bit fuming after this one, but that's just how it goes after the match. But thank you for watching, guys, and you know what's happening next weekend.